So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pinches it off him. And it's with the keeper. Thuram. Beckham. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Good chance here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, sweet feet. Bale, he's rising! Tries one from range! That is decidedly lacking.
Vieira probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he's intervened well there. And the ball's gone astray. Donadoni has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He'll fancy himself from here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Donadoni!
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
David Villa. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's destined for the flank. Threads one in. Zola providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's found the way past. That's going to go a long way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. Over to the right flank. Beckham. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Las Vegas Lights have their second corner now.
Substitution in progress.
Takahara getting this one clear. Takes the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well, they've got it again. Searching pass he's played there. Varane makes the interception. De Rossi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. There's the crossfield ball. That has been cut short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to...
Diving header! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Las Vegas Lights now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that's a key interception. Zola in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's played in. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Berry. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pullet. Solar. Pullet. And Pullet! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Xavi Alonso. That's an imaginative pass. And claimed it back swiftly.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Takahara might just make this. Donadoni receives it in a good position. Decent chance! Vieira looking for a runner. Well, that's well seen too. And he's let fly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And, of course, with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Now it's Osimhen. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe, driving on and making good progress. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Eto'o. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he is deftly away. David Villa! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rice. And it's Rice. Great vision. And the shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Arsenal restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a decent clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Eto'o. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. He's gone for goal! And that tested the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Rice conjures time and space where few can. Pelé. And the shot! Off the post! And he can clear it away. Could be danger here. Cannavaro can get it clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Milan
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Best receives it in a wide position. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Schmeichel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Little pass back. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries from a long way out. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Mbappe. Thuram. Here's Vieira. Pinches it off him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And here's Eto'o. Can he get it through? And this is Pele. This one shapes to shoot. Big moment. Massive goal. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Pete.
And that is indeed the final act. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bergomi. Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Arsenal have their second corner now. Rice plays it short. Arsenal can try it again now. So, third corner of the game. Rice goes short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Villa, and it's Rashford. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And he was quick to react. Rashford. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the through ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment. In the
oh, terrible pass. And he's managed. Rummenigge, he's through on goal here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rice, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Numero 14.
Terrific effort!
Il numero 20.
But he's left disappointed.
Osimhen certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, no joy this time. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Del Piero. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Eto! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Eto. Oh, it's come loose. He's got away. Plays it through. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Pele. Oh, just skips past his man. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Best. Rice. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a glorious... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Milan really could have done without this. Schmeichel must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Oh, this looks sharp. Calafiori promptly onto that, and that is that. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pele comes under pressure and it's come loose. 5 minutes to add. Best quietly revving up. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Jordan Henderson. And here's Del Piero. Eto is onto this. Long ball upfield. And that is as far as it goes. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Crystal Palace have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Caicedo. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, league winner. Puskás! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come... And Puskás! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Puskás really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Rodri. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this Osimhen goes for a shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old...
Camavinga! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get rid. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Shevchenko. Rodri. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Puskás. Fermin. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And it's Mendes. And this is Shevchenko. Crystal Palace have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Mendes calmly anticipates. Messi. And this is Puskás. Tries to pass it, and he shoots! And he's there to get it away. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, now he can run. He's having a shot!
Osimhen really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Shevchenko. It'll be a throw-in. Jordan Henderson. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Can he get on the end of this? Takahara's bullish header! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rodri has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. This is a promising build-up. Camavinga, can he get it through? It's a promising position.
Oh, great feat, that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jordan Henderson. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Raul. Always got... And pushed us!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vardiol. And this is Neymar. An uncompromising challenge. Puskás is herring after that one. And it's half-time. Milan have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Milan leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Messi. And it's Rodri. Raul. Caicedo wants to run onto this. Takahara, who has set up 2 goals.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Messi. And it's Caicedo. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Very nicely done. And there's the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution on the field. Raul.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Rodri.
Substitution.
And Upamecano. And it's Caicedo. Puskás looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Ferry spots it and intercepts. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Puskas. Crystal Palace have reclaimed it. Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Osimhen receives it in a good shoots! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
He's had a shot! In he goes again. Yes! It's all becoming so easy. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's miss. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.